our personal story. We do have a personal story here from Leigh. He is a sixth grader at what school, please? Okay. And he is going to tell you his personal story here. He's going to share his personal story with you all. And then after that, I will open it up to questions. Okay, for the representative and for Sandra. Okay, do we need to put the mic over here?
Move him maybe over here.
Just hold on. This isn't really a mic. This is a mic for the camera. Okay, so just hold it. You won't project your voice. You have to speak loud. Good luck. Go ahead.
Good morning. My name is Leigh Curcio. I'm 12 years old and I'm in 6th grade. I've been going to school since I was 3 years old.
It's not. It's just for the camera. It's not a mic. It's a fake mic.
Okay,
louder, Mike. That's okay.
So far, that's 9 years old. 9 years of school. I've loved school since I was little. I got to make friends, do art projects, listen to music, had gym, reading, and math and science. My preschool was private, and I went there for 3 years. I missed my school when I started kindergarten in public school, but I was excited to have a new school and make new friends. My favorite subject was math, and I was already learning lots of it and was almost a strong reader by then. In public kindergarten, I was an excellent student and always got smiley faces or stars on my papers. I was very good at math and my reading got a lot better. I liked other stuff we did, but not as much as I loved math. In 1st and 2nd grades, I continued to be strong in math and reading. I began liking science a lot more too. In 2nd grade, we started getting real marks on our report card. I was an honor roll student every time. I also started going to summer camp that year. School was fun and summer camp was fun too. By the time I got to 3rd grade, my teachers knew I was very strong in math. Every time we took a test, I was the first one finished, and my teacher would give me 5th grade math to keep me busy. So 5th grade math was easy too. I could figure it all out by myself. We also started having MCAS tests in 3rd grade. I didn't understand what those were then, but I do now. In 4th grade, I was still an honor student, top of my class in all subjects. I loved school and learning new things, especially harder math. Once again, I was always the first one finished when we took tests. My teacher would give me something to read or give me 5th grade math problems to keep me busy, just like the year before. The next year I was in 5th grade. We took more MCAS tests that year, too, except we also had PARCC tests. I took a class after school to prepare us for the PARCC test. We spent a lot of time learning what would be on the test, taking the practice test until we finally took the real test. But I wanted to learn new things, not the same things that we have already learned. I didn't take the second PARCC test since my dad didn't want me to be in an experiment, which was okay with me. On the test day, my teacher made me sit in the classroom with everyone else. While they took the test, she let me read the whole time, but it was a very boring day. A lot of the kids asked me why I didn't have to take the test. Some of them thought I was lucky, but some of them thought I was weird. I just told them my dad didn't want me to take it, so I didn't have to. It was embarrassing to sit in the room with kids taking the PARCC test. I wish I went to the library or some other place. At the end of 5th grade year, we had the whole day at the middle school so we could see what our 6th grade days would be like. We had lockers and we moved around to different classrooms. It was pretty exciting. At the end of the summer, I looked forward to starting a new school and learning new things. I was especially excited about math, of course. On the last day of summer camp, I couldn't wait to begin my school. I couldn't wait to see my school friends again. The first few weeks of 6th grade was all about review. We got our 5th grade MCAS scores back, and I was excited I only got one problem wrong on the math part of the test. All my scores were very high, and that placed me in the high 90% of the students in Massachusetts. I was proud of my scores and wanted to get perfect scores, especially in math. I was taking 2 math classes every day, two full periods of math. I was excited about that since it's my favorite subject. Back in 5th grade, I only had 1 math class every day. I kept waiting for new things in math, but we kept reviewing things I had already learned in 3rd grade. It started to get boring. We had math homework every single night, and it was the same kind of problems that we had been doing in 3rd grade before Common Core got started. It got more and more boring with the same kinds of problems every day and every night. I wanted to learn new things. Pretty soon, I started doing my other homework in the 2nd math class, so I didn't have to do it at home too. I was getting pretty sick of it. My school is on trimesters. After the first trimester was over and we went back to the school after the Thanksgiving long weekend, I got a 3rd math class, but it was only every other day. That class was so that we could review our 5th grade MCAS scores and get an extra teaching in the problems we got wrong. I only got one problem wrong, and I probably made a silly mistake in addition or multiplication. That doesn't take a whole trimester to fix. I'm very good at math and almost always get 100, and sometimes I even get full credit for the bonus questions, so my scores are above 100. Now I was starting to hate going to math class. I liked my teacher and my friends, but math was more boring than ever. Luckily, my dad spoke to the principal, and I got out of that 3rd math class and got an extra gym class. Now I have gym every day, and I'm really happy about that because I'm good at sports too. That's the most fun part of my school day. Math is really different now. Instead of being able to solve one problem in a single step, we have to sometimes write out 4 different steps to solve one problem. Then we have to write a sentence explaining what we did. If you know math, all you really need to do is a single step to solve problem, and the problem is solved. I don't understand why we need to do all these additional steps to get a simple answer, or why we need to have to write a sentence about each step. It takes a long time to do just one problem, and all those steps don't change the answer. It's idiotic. I'm so bored that I can't wait to get out of the class every day. Sometimes I don't even do my homework. I just can't keep doing the same things day after day after day. I want to learn new things. Math isn't fun anymore, neither is school. This year, for the first time in my life, I wasn't on honor roll. It's my own fault because I'm so bored and sick of the same thing every day. Why can't my teacher give me new things to learn? No one can answer my questions, so I just sort of gave up. Since February vacation, we spent a lot more time reviewing math and ELA things that would be on the test. When we read a book, we don't do book reports anymore. We do a eraser sheet and analyze the story and characters. It takes all the fun out of reading to do this. Now ELA isn't fun anymore either. Except for my friends and some of my teachers and activities, school is boring. I don't want to be there anymore. I want a different school or to be homeschooled so I can learn new things. My education is very important to me. At the end of 5th grade, I was given a Presidential Award of Outstanding Academic Achievement as an honors student in advanced class. I have pictures with me, so there's proof. I want that back again. I would like to be a veterinarian when I grow up. This means I have to get into a college that is really difficult to get into. I need good grades and strong background in math and science to do this. I'm worried about that I won't have math skills to compete with the other kids to get into the kind of college because no one is teaching me new material. I'm starting to get pretty mad about it. Common Core is supposed to make all kids ready for college. It tries to make us all the same. I'm really good at basketball, but some kids aren't. Some kids are really good at ELA, but some kids don't do as well. Everyone is not equal, but Common Core tries to make us all the same and upset about it. I get upset because I have to wait for other kids to catch up, and I don't want to learn new things. I worry about taking the test, and there might be questions on them that no one taught me yet. That means I might drop in scores, and that it will make it harder to get into a good college. It won't be my fault if nobody teaches me, but I will get the consequence. I am not like everyone else. I like who I am. I just want to be me. People are not the same, and we don't all like the same things. Why do schools need to force us to be like robots and do the same things at the same time? It didn't used to be like that. I came here today because it's important for these people in this building to think of kids as people instead of filled in circles on a piece of paper. I have plans for my future. I have plans for my future, and I can't wait to get there if no one teaches me what I need to know. I want to learn. I want to like school again. If you don't get out of the Common Core and park what chance do I have for the future? You gotta choose what you want to do with your life. You must not like what you're doing here, or you wouldn't be here. I want the same opportunity to make my own choices and do what I want with my life. Are you listening to me? Can you see that Common Core is hurting kids who want to learn? Please, can you please just stop this and do what's right for me and all the other kids? We're just kids who want to learn and grow up. Please help us. Let us decide who we want to be when we grow up. I probably bored you in the last 5 minutes discussing so much about math. Just imagine how I feel. 40 minutes, twice every... 40 minutes, twice every day, 80 minutes. 5 days each week, 400 minutes a week. And no new math. I promise, if you get rid of Common Core, I'll do the math. And thank you for your time.